Ever wondered how you can travel to London on a low budget? Well, you're in for a treat. We're about to embark on a virtual journey to one of the world's most beloved cities. And guess what? It's not going to cost us an arm and a leg. We'll be diving into the nitty-gritty of finding cheap flights, securing affordable accommodation, exploring free attractions, looking for cheap transportation, and discovering budget-friendly food options in London. So, stay tuned if you want to learn how to experience London without breaking your bank. First off, let's talk about getting to London. Flights can be a big chunk of your travel budget. Now, you might be thinking, how do I get to London without breaking the bank? Well, friends, there are a few tips and tricks that can help you do just that. Let's dive into it. Firstly, booking in advance is always a good idea. Airlines often release their cheapest seats about 6 months in advance, and these can get snapped up pretty quickly. If you can, try to start looking for flights around this time. You might just snag a deal that's too good to refuse. Next, using flight comparison websites can be a game changer. These sites, like Skyscanner or Kayak, work by searching through hundreds of different airlines and travel agencies to find you the best deals. They're easy to use, and they can save you a lot of time and money. Just input your travel dates and let these sites do the hard work for you. But here's the catch. When using these comparison sites, remember to clear your browsing history or use incognito mode on your browser. Some sites track your visits and may increase prices based on your search history. It's a sneaky trick, but being aware of it can help you avoid paying more than you need to. Lastly, being flexible with your travel dates can make a world of difference. If you're able to travel during off-peak times, like the middle of the week, or during the shoulder seasons of spring and fall, you may find cheaper flights. Weekends and summer months tend to be the most expensive times to fly, so if you can avoid these, your wallet will thank you. And don't forget about indirect flights. While they may take a bit longer, they're often significantly cheaper than direct flights. If you don't mind a layover, this might be a good option for you. Remember, the key to finding budget-friendly flights is to start your search early and be flexible with your travel dates. And that, friends, is how you can fly to London without spending a fortune. Now that you've landed in London, where do you stay without spending a fortune? Well, London is a city that caters to every kind of traveler, and that includes those of us who are a bit more budget conscious. There's a wide range of affordable accommodations to choose from, and with a little savvy, you can find a comfortable place to rest your head without breaking the bank. First up, hostels. These are a classic choice for budget travelers, and London has plenty to offer. From the bustling heart of the city to the quieter outskirts, there's a hostel for every taste. And don't be fooled into thinking hostels are just about bunk beds and shared bathrooms. Many now offer private rooms and even ensuite facilities. Plus, they're a great place to meet fellow travelers and maybe even make some new friends. Next, budget hotels. Now, while they may lack some of the frills of their pricier counterparts, budget hotels can offer excellent value for money. Many are part of larger chains, which means you can expect a certain level of consistency in terms of quality and service. And if you're willing to stay a little further out from the city center, you can find some real bargains. And then there's vacation rentals. Sites like Airbnb have made it easier than ever to find affordable private accommodations. From cozy rooms in a shared apartment to entire flats, the choice is yours. And the best part? You'll have all the comforts of home at your fingertips. Now, how do you get the best deal on these accommodations? Well, booking in advance is always a good start. Many places offer early bird discounts. Also, consider traveling during the off-peak season. Not only will you avoid the crowds, but you'll also find prices are generally much lower. And don't forget to check out comparison websites. They can help you find the best deals and even alert you to price drops. With a bit of research and planning, finding budget accommodations in London is a breeze. London is known for its pricey attractions, but did you know there are plenty of free ones too? Yes, that's right. This city, brimming with history and culture, has a wealth of attractions that won't cost you a penny. Let's start with one of the greatest museums in the world, the British Museum. housing a vast collection of world art and artifacts. It's absolutely free to enter. You can marvel at the Rosetta Stone, gaze at the Egyptian mummies, or explore the Elgin marbles. While special exhibitions may have an entry fee, the permanent collection is there for you to discover without spending a dime. Next up is Hyde Park, one of London's 8 royal parks. Covering over 350 acres, it's a green oasis in the heart of the city. You can take a leisurely stroll, have a picnic by the Serpentine Lake, or even go bird watching. And if you're in the mood for a debate, head over to Speaker's Corner, a traditional site for public speeches and debates since the mid-19th century. Now, who hasn't heard about the changing of the guard? This iconic ceremony takes place outside Buckingham Palace and is a must-see. Watch as the Queen's Guard, in their red uniforms and bearskin hats, change shifts in a display of royal tradition that dates back centuries. It's a spectacle that you can witness for free, but remember to arrive early for a good view. And let's not forget about the countless art galleries, markets, and historic churches that open their doors for free. It's all about knowing where to look and planning your visit accordingly. So there you have it. London isn't just about the Tower of London, the London Eye, or Madame Tussauds. There are so many places to explore that won't require you to break the bank. Even on a budget, you can still experience the rich history and culture of London. So, why not start planning your trip today? Getting around London can be expensive, but there are ways to save on transportation. Now, let's talk about the Oyster card. This is a smart card that you can use on buses, trams, the tube, and even some river services in London. It's cheaper than buying a paper ticket, and you can top it up with as much money as you need. Plus, it caps your daily spending, meaning once you've made a certain number of trips in one day, any further journeys are free. Now, that's what we call a bargain. Next, let's talk about buses. They are a cheaper alternative to the tube and provide an extensive network that covers all of London. Plus, it's a great way to see the city as you travel. Remember, buses in London no longer accept cash, so make sure you have your Oyster card or contactless payment card ready. And if you're feeling a bit more adventurous, why not try cycling? London's bike-sharing scheme, known as Santander Cycles, is a cost-effective and eco-friendly way to get around. You can hire a bike from as little as £2, and there are docking stations all over the city. Plus, you get the first 30 minutes of each journey free, which makes it perfect for short trips. With these tips, you can navigate London like a local without spending a fortune. So whether you're hopping on a bus, swiping your Oyster card on the tube, or pedaling away on a Santander cycle, you'll be able to get from A to B without breaking the bank. Remember, every penny saved on transportation is a penny more to spend on your London adventure. So choose wisely and travel cheap. Food can eat up a big chunk of your budget when traveling, but in London, you can eat well without spending a lot. Let's start with street food, a gastronomic adventure that's as kind to your wallet as it is to your taste buds. You'll find an eclectic mix of stalls selling everything from Vietnamese banh mi to British fish and chips in markets like Borough Market or Camden Market. These are not only affordable, but also a great way to experience the city's multicultural culinary scene. Next, we have budget restaurants. London is brimming with eateries that serve hearty meals at pocket-friendly prices. Look out for local pubs that offer pub grub, traditional British food that's both filling and inexpensive. And don't forget about the city's numerous ethnic restaurants, where you can enjoy a variety of international cuisines without breaking the bank. Supermarkets are another great option for budget-friendly food. Pre-made sandwiches, salads, and microwavable meals are readily available and can be a real lifesaver when you're on the go. Plus, they often reduce the prices of fresh items towards the end of the day, so keep an eye out for those deals. To eat like a local without spending a lot, consider having a big lunch. Many restaurants in London offer lunch specials that are significantly cheaper than dinner menus. Plus, you'll have more energy for sightseeing in the afternoon. Remember, experiencing local cuisine doesn't have to cost a fortune. So there you have it. Traveling to London on a budget is not only possible, but it can be a lot of fun. We've explored the secret to snagging affordable flights, discovered cozy, budget-friendly accommodations, uncovered a trove of free attractions waiting for you, explored how to save on transportation, and dived into a world of mouth-watering yet wallet-friendly food options. It's all about knowing where to look and how to plan. With these tips, you can make your dream of traveling to London a reality without breaking the bank. Like and subscribe for more travel adventures.